So we're just wrapping up a treatment protocol here for a hotel room. There was a bedbug population that had lingered on for several months, had gotten established. We've just gotten that cleaned up, and we're ready to put this room back into service. We've confirmed there's no further bedbug activity in this room. One of the problems that we're finding is on some of these hotels, the inspect and treat as necessary protocol has a high failure rate. There's difficulty to detect the problem when they're at very low levels with a visual inspection. There's a high failure rate in those visual inspections. They're not inspecting enough rooms to rotate through them often enough. And then these rooms are being treated and put into service too soon. So before all of the eggs could potentially hatch and you can confirm that there's no more bed bugs in that unit, those rooms are being put back into service. That's a big problem. For our approach, we want to do a preventive application with a bio-pesticide that will prevent the establishment in the first place. So that's every single room cycled through quarterly. It's more intensive, but it's a better program to prevent those small, low-level introductions from becoming problems and lingering on. Then when there is an introduction and there's a report of a bed bug or there's a finding of a bed bug, there's control that's already happening with a biopesticide in place, and our response can be that much faster. We can get in and we're dealing with smaller problems and stamping them out faster, as opposed to, like in this case, there was probably a 6 to 8 month window of bed bugs growing, the population becoming established and feeding on different guests all the time. The room being treated, put back into service. Still the problem goes on. The room being treated, put back into service. It lingers on again. Most hotel management does not want to hear that a room might have to be out of service for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks to make sure that it's 100% clear. But in some of these cases, that's what has to happen, unfortunately.